sauce, topped with provolone cheese, and placed on a fresh baked Italian roll. The General Store on 24 in Lewis.
All right, question of the day, relationship topics. You ever need anything discussed, you can always email.
Jessica at power1017.com.
Jess, what you got today?
Hey, Bill and Jess, good morning. I'm hoping that you guys can help me out and give me some advice. This is the situation. My boyfriend and I have officially been together for over a year now. We've been seeing each other for a year and a half, but it's official.
Okay.
I feel like we really understand each other. We have a great connection, a healthy balance between both of our lives, and we're happy with the life that we are building together. All right? I could see myself marrying him, but I found out something that makes me question all of it.
Oh, boy.
And here we go.
Man, oh, man.
Get your coffee. All right. Whew. A few months ago, he told me that he was going to dinner with a couple of women that he works with who were out of town, but they were coming in town, and they work for the same company, but they're on a different coast. Okay? I didn't think anything of it. He called me afterwards, and he was telling me the stories and the conversations that he had with both of them. A couple days later, he was on his work laptop, and I saw his calendar, and I saw that only one woman was in town. She's attractive, about the same age as me, but he didn't mention any of that. So I said...
All right, so let me ask you this. Hold on, before you go on. He didn't mention any of what?
That it was just the one.
Okay, if that's it, then okay. But if you're saying he didn't mention, oh, well, she's attractive, what do you think? He's going to say that?
He just, she's adding that in here. Around the same age as her.
Okay.
You know.
Because I don't think he...
Because if she says...
To be fair, he's not going to say, hey, by the way, I'm meeting up with a couple people. By the way, they're the same age as you. By the way, they're attractive. He's not going to say that.
Right, but you don't know with people how they manipulate words, or if they say, oh, yeah, so-and-so is... Sometimes they're descriptive with what they're describing. Oh, yes, she's in her 60s, and I've known her husband for years, you know?
But he's not going to describe what she physically looks like.
Cute.
Well, he's not going to describe what she physically looks like no matter what. That's the first thing.
Well, she put that in here.
But if he's not telling that it's one person, yeah, that's a thing.
So she says to him, well, I thought both were in town. And he says, yeah, they were. And I didn't question it any further. So there's a couple of other inconsistencies in this story, and I've just brushed it off. But it has always continued to just stay there in the back of my head. So today, he came to me and asked me if I could help him on his laptop. Well, that gave me the opportunity to look through the messages.
Okay.
And maybe I shouldn't have done that. And I know it's wrong, but I did decide to check the messages that he has with her.
And
they seem innocent enough. They don't really text often. But what my gut feeling was telling me about that night was correct. The other woman did cancel. He only went to this dinner with this woman alone.
Okay.
All right. He even sent her a picture of both of them together at the table.
That's a little weird, but okay.
And the thing is I'm not even really upset that they went alone. I'm just kind of bothered that he continues to lie to my face about this multiple times. And now I feel like I'm questioning every account that he's giving me on, like, what he's up to. Why did he need to lie to me about this, especially if it was just this innocent dinner with a coworker? The fact that he went to dinner, he's having these conversations, he's blatantly telling me these conversations that he's having with these two women. Like, he has played this out and has continued this lie. And it's like, freak me out now. And I'm questioning, like, well, does he have some intentions towards her? Now, I do know that he has to work on the other side, on the other coast, coming up in just a few months. We will be long distance, not for a long time, but we're going to be long distance for a little bit. And I feel disappointed. I feel hurt. And I'm not really sure this person that I once trusted freely, now there's something there. Should I confront him about it? Or should I just brush it off?
I think there's a couple things going on. Now, I'm not
I
saying
don't know
this
how
is
to
it.
approach it, but I would like some input.
I think that she could be overthinking it a little bit.
Okay.
She could be or could not. I don't know the answer to that. Because she's already like done like some investigating, looking through his stuff, and on the laptop, everything he says, it's proof that he's not lying. They were both supposed to come. The one canceled, so that's the first thing.
But
Now,
yeah, she's trying to figure out why did he continue
Well, that's
with
what
the
I'm.
story.
Yeah, well, and then he probably, as a guy, got there, and the other one canceled. So now he knows in his head, OS, OS. I'm out here with this other girl, and it's just me and her. Mm-hmm. So he's probably like, what? Not that he didn't want to tell her. He didn't want to tell his girlfriend because he didn't want her to think all this. So, not necessarily that he's lying about it. Again, they're new in the relationship, so
Yeah,
he's
like
making
a
these.
year and a half.
He's making these quick decisions. Which is not a good decision. But he probably, when he realized that the other one canceled, was probably last minute because he don't know these.
So then he's there.
So he's
at
there,
dinner.
and he's like, "Oh, ish. I'm just gonna have to play it off because I don't want her to think that this was all planned and I'm out with this other, just one girl."
Mm-hmm.
So he just didn't tell her. He was like, "All right, I'm just gonna go home, play it off, and everything will be fine. This will go away." She thinks I'm out with two. It wasn't in my court. He's just like, I don't know what to do. It was a quick decision not to tell her.
Mm-hmm.
He was wrong, but I don't think it was intentional.
Mm-hmm.
I think he just didn't want to get in it. He just.
Okay.
So that's what I think. Again, I'm not defending what he did.
Right.
I'm just thinking he was like, I can't tell her. I don't want to get into it. I'm just
Right.
going to leave it go.
I get that part.
So, but the bigger thing is that I'm questioning is he's going to a dinner with these two other women or whatever. This was planned.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't he invite his girl? That's where I'm at. Like, I think that's odd. Like, they're coming in from the West Coast. The normal thing, I would think he'd invite his wife or his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
He knows it's a dinner. It's not a meeting. I mean, you could say dinner meeting, but this is not like at the office. He's going to dinner. So to me, the normal thing to do.
That's your thing.
Yes, the normal thing to do would be to invite his girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
I mean, hey, you got people coming from out of town, whether it's a man or a woman or whoever. Now, if it's two dudes, him and his boss or him and like a superior or him and a supervisor or whatever, okay, fine. But he knows it's two other women. They're coming from out of town. He's meeting with them, but it's a dinner. I don't know why he wouldn't invite his girl. I think that's a little odd. So that's the first thing.
Okay.
I think most people would invite their girl.
So that's your flag.
Yeah, right away. Mm-hmm. He should have invited his girl.
My whole thing, my red flag, that's like, why did he do that? I understand when you're like, oh, he's there, they cancel, now he's with one, then he's like, great, now I'm in a relationship, this is going to look funny. She's asking me about it. So she's like, oh, how was the dinner? At what point, though, does he open up or tell the truth or say what the real deal is without her having this weird gut feeling? Now she sees the messages. Now she went through it. Now she found out everything on her own. She keeps asking him or bringing up different questions or kind of like testing him to see if he is going to tell like what really happened that night. And he hasn't. I think that's the part. I understand what you're saying, like at that moment.
At that moment, he's like,
he's like riding home. He gets home. He's like, no,
but
the
then,
dinner was fine. But then it's like now there's more to it.
But
so at what point does he?
Again, I'm not defending the guy.
Does he ever come clean? Does he ever say the truth? Does he? At what point? Because that's where she's at. She's stuck. Like
yeah, but again, as a guy in a new relationship, not now with me, but in a new relationship, only a year and a half in or whatever, even though now he's caught up in his lie, because you can say it's a lie, but he's caught up in this trying to like this fib. I mean, you can just say, "Oh, come on, Bill, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie." Okay, fine, but he's caught up in his head because I don't think he intended to cheat. From what I'm getting here, or he intended to. I don't think he intended to not tell her the truth. He's been upfront and open with her the whole time. He just realized that, the other one canceled last minute. Now it's going to look like a date. I can't tell my girl. There's no way she'll break up with me. He's afraid she's going to do something. But now he's made the mistake of not telling her. So now he's caught up more. But I don't think it was like a intentional, malicious,
But he doesn't know that she knows.
Yeah.
So now with her questioning.
With her questioning, it's to me.
And he's continuing it. That's
to me,
the part.
Yeah, but he's continuing, but he doesn't know. So he's trying to just cover the whole. He wants the whole thing to just go away,
right?
Because he didn't do anything wrong.
But in her mind, she's like, "Well, is this how it is? Is this Is this who this person is?"
No, this is just a mishap to me. This is not who this person is. This is just a mishap because the trip canceled. You know what I'm saying? This is just something that I'm trying to get out of because the situation was a mishap because this hussy canceled last minute and I was supposed to be out with her on a work thing. I don't think that's who he is. I just think
that she should.
I'm defending the dude a little bit because he's not maliciously lying.
Should I confront him? I think you should. If she says, should I just blow this off? It's too much inside of her.
Yes.
And it's already eating her up.
And her feelings count and all that.
It's been a gut feeling of hers. But now it's like she knows the truth and she's testing him and he's failing the test.
But again, she's testing him.
She's asking questions. She's giving him opportunities.
But what does she want to get
this out?
But my thing is, she knows he didn't cheat. So what does he want? What does she want to get out of him? Oh my God, I went home and I slept with her. Is that what she wants to hear? Because he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, this is not who he is. He's just trying to get out of this whole thing because it wasn't planned. It's not like he planned to go, I'm going to go out with this meet. This is why I didn't invite my girl because I'm going out on this date. No, that wasn't like that. He happened to get in the situation and now it's over and he just wants to get out of it.
Express it because, she's going to say, okay, well, what else when he gets into another situation? What else is out there that can happen that he's not going to open up about or be truthful about?
Sometimes white lies are better for the big picture. That's my man Lauren checking in.
Hey, Lauren.
Yeah, so again, I don't agree, obviously. I don't agree.
But now she knows.
With what he's
doing.
So
now when she's
but he don't know she knows.
I know, that's the part.
I think it would only be fair if she said to him, look, I know.
Yeah, she has to.
Because
she has to confront him.
You know what I'm saying?
She can't brush it off. That's the bottom line. You have to confront him and you can't brush it off.
Hello?
Good morning, Power 101.7.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yep, I was just about to text you and just say I'm with Bill. I don't think that his demeanor was intentional. I don't think he didn't do this on purpose.
Right.
And the moment that I feel like the moment she created that, what's the word I want to use? Like that assumption or whatever it was, that doubt, she's going to always now have any doubts. And I do agree that I think when it was canceled, or I think that if it's not business, it's just dinner, why wouldn't you invite her? Why wouldn't you ask her, babe, would you like to come along with us? I want you to meet these two ladies that work on the other side of wherever they work, but they work for the same company. We're just going for a casual dinner. That's it.
Right. That's the first thing that the mistake he made, I think, is not inviting her. I think that's a little odd. He knew there was two women coming, whatever, no matter what his intentions are. Now, no, and his intentions were he had to meet with them. I mean, it was a dinner or whatever. Now, but on the flip side, when he got to that, again, this is my view on looking at the situation. When he got to that dinner, he realized that the other one canceled, couldn't come, or whatever happened, and he's like, this looks like a date. And then he's trying to play it off with his girl, and he just wants the whole thing to go away because really it was just a work meeting.
Exactly.
But anyone could have come in and been like, oh, it looks like a date. And he doesn't want his girl to think it was a date because it really wasn't. That wasn't his intention. And he's just telling these little white lies to get out of it. Again, not saying that it's right.
And then she sees it on the calendar. Oh, so you went to dinner? Yes.
But I
He's
don't
sticking
think-
with the same story. Oh, there was two? Yeah.
I don't think it should be. I don't think this situation should
He's even
be.
making up conversations.
It shouldn't be a reflection of how he is or what's to come, or because all it is him just trying to make this go away, because I don't think he did anything really wrong until he got into this little pickle.
I know.
You know
but
what
then
I'm saying?
How many white lies do you tell to keep the story going?
But
why
he
it's-
wants it dead. Like it's dead.
But he
he's-
doesn't know that she knows it. She sees everything and she knows everything now.
Oh my gosh.
But his first mistake was not inviting
So in her
So
mind,
now he just gave her a reason to probably question and doubt it. Had he invited her the first time with the two women, had he invited her, hey, like I said, had he invited her, then the second time there probably would not be any doubt. And then had he said, look, this other one canceled or whatever the case might be, but I just, whatever excuse he can come up with at that point. But at least those doubts wouldn't be so big and high on his girl now. So that's the only reason why she's questioning and having all these doubts. Had he told her from the beginning, it would have helped alleviated all of this other mess. And him trying to get out of it, or him trying to come up with other lies so that she didn't think anything. Well, now you're going to really have to work at it. I think it's just communication. Just lay all the cards out on the table. Be honest about it. It was business. You didn't know that the other person had canceled, unless you did. But you didn't know, the other person had canceled. But again, had you taken that first step and invited her, none of this would happen. That's how I feel.
Right. I mean, look, I think that if he knows he's going out with two women, to me, I would have invited no matter what. I mean, this is a dinner.
Exactly.
It's a dinner.
Yep.
I mean, come on.
Exactly. Yep, that's it.
So
Him and his girl could have dessert later, afterwards when they got home.
and then
But- but-
then it would be them two and the one.
Exactly.
So,
Yep.
I
I'm with
mean, I don't know. That's the first thought. Hey, appreciate you checking in. Okay.
thank you.
Got an IM. They sound young. You can't fault him for not inviting the girlfriend to a work dinner. You don't know where he is in his career. Yeah. I mean, look, I don't think he should be like, I don't think he did it malicious not inviting her. I'm just saying I think he should have. I think that's more normal than not to go to a dinner. And I also think shouldn't be a reflection of how he is. I just think he's trying to protect the relationship by he didn't want it to look like a date. And that's it. And I mean, I think it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate he's in this situation. 359, she should drop it before it becomes a bigger problem.
I don't think that's going to work, though.
She doesn't want to drop it, but I think that if she were to hear us talking about it,
She wants clarity. She wants
Well, I'm
peace
hoping-
with this. Her gut feeling.
I'm hoping my
He has
point.
no idea that she knows.
No, but I'm hoping. I would hope that they would both be listening so they could hear this point. So then it could just be dead. Because I mean, I think it would be fair to say that if she continues, he should come. I mean, obviously he should come and he should say. She should tell him. He should admit it, and then it'd be done. I don't think once everything's like out in the open.
Once she confronts him, and he tells her everything, yes, I think, of course, they're going to be much better off.
But I
And
mean,
they
I
can,
think this should be
fix it.
But after that, I think it should be fixed. I don't think it should be like, oh, he's a liar, I'm going to break up with him. I think this is very fixable, and I think that next time she should just be invited. Done. And that's it. Right? 302-858-5117. What are your thoughts on this? Question of the day. You want to continue the conversation? We got the coffee mix coming up.
We're hooking you up with a